The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
Hello everyone, it's Queen V Line back to you with another video. This video pertains to the unfortunate unaliving of Clarice Alexander, who was a mother of 7, grandmother, sibling, daughter, and community member. It is being alleged that at around 8:30 a.m. on February 13th, 2023, Hanover Park residents reported hearing several shots in the residential neighborhood near Arlington Drive and Heritage Court. When authorities arrived on the scene, Clarice Alexander was found unalive. It is being reported that Alexander had an order of protection and was trying to get a restraining order against her estranged husband, William N. Taylor. Authorities have now issued an arrest warrant for first-degree unaliving for William N. Taylor, formerly of Hanover Park. Now you will watch these 2 brief news clips, and I will be back with more commentary.
I believe someone she knew took her life. They say she called police multiple times to report harassment before she was killed. 41-year-old Clarice Alexander is remembered as a loving mother, grandmother, daughter, and sister. Clarice's sister, Gianni Hopkins, says Clarice was her best friend.
She was funny. She was full of life. Like, she was the life of the party. When you seen her, you lit up because there's Clarice.
It was around 8:30 a.m. on Monday, February 13th, when Hanover Park residents reported hearing several gunshots in a residential neighborhood near Arlington Drive and Heritage Court. When police arrived on the scene, Clarice was found dead. Gianni says she had just talked to her sister before the gunshots were fired.
She was taking my nephew to school that morning, about 8:20. I was on the phone with her.
Before Clarice was killed, Gianni says Clarice called police multiple times.
She kept trying to get a restraining order. She did have an order of protection, to my understanding. She called the police that night before she was killed to get him, I think, either out the house or off the premises.
Clarice, who was deeply loved, was a mother of 7. She also had 1 grandchild.
They're a lot stronger than a lot of people would think. I won't say they're in good spirits, but they have been able to smile.
One of Clarice's daughters has set up a GoFundMe page to help raise money for expenses. Also, we have reached out to Hanover Park Police for an update on the investigation, but have not yet heard back.
In connection to the homicide of Clarice Taylor Monday, police say 43-year-old William Taylor had a relationship with Clarice. He is considered armed and dangerous. Monday morning, residents reported hearing several gunshots in a residential neighborhood in Hanover Park. When police got to the scene, they found Clarice dead. This happened just minutes after she dropped off one of her children at school. Loved ones say that she called police multiple times to report harassment before she was killed.
The fact that Clarice Alexander was ringing the alarm by calling authorities on multiple occasions, by filing a protective order and actively seeking a restraining order against her estranged husband, and still she lost her life, is tragic beyond belief. The fact that this mother of 7 knew that the relationship was over and took active measures to protecting not only herself but her family, and still the system denied her alarm. When will we begin to listen to black women? When will we begin to believe black women? It is unfortunate that black women continuously have to jump through hoops before persons believe that they are victims of violence. How many of these stories must we view and watch before we realize that we are literally in a state of an emergency? The silence is becoming louder, and it's sad to say that the silence is becoming the norm. It is up to us as community members to breaking the cycle, because our sisters, our neighbors, our aunties, our friends are continuously losing their lives due to domestic violence. Domestic violence does not care about your status in life, your zip code, or your marital status. Domestic violence does not only affect the victim, but persons around the victim during the act of violence. At some point, if we do not address this pandemic within our communities, we will continuously see the same results of our loved ones losing their lives, of them becoming hashtags for a short period of time, and then on to the next one. It is our duty as community members to ensuring that their stories are told even after they're gone. And I hope that this video is a reminder to us all that we must speak up before it's too late, and ensuring that there are programs in place that will protect victims of DV before it's too late. Protect Black women should not only be a statement, but it should be a way of life. I will leave in the comments and description below for organizations and hotlines as it pertains to domestic violence. In addition, I will leave a link to the GoFundMe for Miss Clarice Alexander. Say their names, known and unknown. Protect Black mothers. Justice for Clarice Alexander. Please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.